Oh, sick like.
And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead, and it's almost that time.
Hey.
Welcome, everyone. We have a very special treat for you here. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Before in the five, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Porter in at the small forward. And for Dallas, the star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Harris is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Anderson in at the three slot. Halloween night. Great, and this game should be a treat.
Yeah, fun holiday makes for a fun atmosphere. Expect this crowd to be engaged.
Now here's Anderson. Count it.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Here's Murray. Left side, Porter. The tray. It's rebounded by Doncic. Here's the break. Anderson with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Yeah.
And a wide open look for Porter. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And that shot is a confidence builder for Porter Jr. When he's hitting these, you know he's feeling it.
Harris passes to Anderson. Back to Harris. Over Gordon. Harris's shot is good. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Jokic. Outside, Porter. The three. Doncic grabs the miss.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And he makes that one. Anderson's got his second bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's Jokic. His last outing, he had 18 points. Wide open look here for Murray. Misses the three. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. Stan, they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
Irving's shot is good.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
To the right side. Jokic against Lively. Jokic, no good. Mavericks leading by 5. Anderson right side. Harris dishes to Anderson. Dallas moving the ball around. Irving looking over the floor. 5 to shoot. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got 5.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. And you look at Anderson, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against Oklahoma City was all business. He scored 33 points, and his passing was incredible with all of those assists. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark, and he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
Here's Murray. An easy 2 points on the layup. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
Nobody near Irving. Another three for Dallas.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Murray outside. Jokic against Lively. Now, here's Jokic. D right on him. Clock at 4. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
Yeah, season sweep form last year in this matchup. They were consistent as far as ensuring they beat the teams they were supposed to. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Brown. Scoreless thus far. And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, we all know Murray is a shooter, but look out. He can finish, too.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. 10-point lead. Irving passes to Anderson. Irving gets a screen from Anderson. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Anderson. Anderson's got 6 assists in the game. Denver's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Murray outside. Pass to Brown. And it's Jokic in the corner. Back to Gordon. Over Harris. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Mavericks. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hey.
Let's go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Harris comes in for P.J. Washington. Anderson, he's checked in for Marshall. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Irving. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. A 3 from Anderson. Porter with the steal. So on the floor for Denver. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. Now here's Anderson. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Well, not with the Joker there. That was a tremendous block.
Here's Murray. It's deflected.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Grimes passes to Anderson. They get it back. Tries a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Anderson's got 7 points.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Murray way outside. Again, the miss by Murray. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run here. And finished off by Anderson.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
The Nuggets really having a tough go here.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that one's good by Porter.
Well, Porter Jr. shoots a very high percentage in the paint.
The Mavericks have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Bangs home the trifecta.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The Nuggets shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. For three, Murray. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Kevin, Jamal Murray is built for clutch situations. Coach Michael Malone said, I know a lot of guys are pretty good in the regular season, but when the stage is at its biggest, Jamal seems to step up and perform. He's a guy that thrives in the moment, never afraid of it. Can't say that for a lot of players. Kevin?
Well, you're so right. He isn't afraid of anything. David, he is big time. Thank you.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
There's a minute left in the first half. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Luka Doncic.
Well, you have to throw so much weight at Jokic on defense that eventually he'll just step into it and draw a foul.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And he knocks down the first one. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Irving's checked in.
Well, guys, I've been around this game for a long time, and I've never seen someone like Jokic, a giant man with point guard skills.
A three from Anderson. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Brown. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Now here's Anderson. 33 points last game. Can't hit from in close. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition shot. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Sharge is checked in. And here is Murray. 17 points in his last outing. Back to Porter. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this.
Hey, folks. Well, right now for the Nuggets, they've stumbled a bit, no doubt about it. But no need to panic yet. They're figuring out what's working and building from there.
Disappointing stretch for them, but still plenty of time to right the ship. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Dallas Mavericks.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up.
Yeah, this one might already be over.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Denver shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Anderson is out there with Tobias Harris, and it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
Anderson. It's hauled in by Gordon. Porter looking it over. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Murray outside. Shot clock at 5. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Murray's got 9 points.
Yeah, that time, Murray called his own number, and it paid off for him.
A nice shot by Anderson. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Brown. To the paint. He's looking for Porter and finds him. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Anderson, and he banks in the layup. Anderson's got 24 points.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Back to Murray. Some nice ball played by the Nuggets. And finished off by Porter.
Yeah, it seems like Porter Jr. can do even more of this. Attacking right at the rim.
Got that one up quick. Anderson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Denver calls timeout.
See the stats for Anderson. Great showing for him last season. First in scoring, first in shooting percentage, and he also had the 3rd highest three-point percentage in the league. A dead-eye marksman from beyond.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. And finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this group. I mean, that's a...
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to...
The previous play is under review.
We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Jokic kicks to Gordon. Outside for Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Offensive rebound. And the call will be against Derek Lively. That'll be his second foul of the game. Lively against Jokic. Porter outside.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot in our locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
You can't put a price on it, David. Thank you. Now, here's Anderson. He's got 26. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And then Gordon with the dunk.
He was practically levitating over the floor. Aaron Gordon.
And Anderson has it in the corner. Puts up a 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And that's now 29 points for Mr. Clutch.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific.
To the inside. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Here's Anderson. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Porter kicks to Murray. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. A 3 from Anderson. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
A nice shot by Anderson.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Jokic. Porter with it. The 17-footer. And he hits the jumper for 2. Porter's got 10 points here in the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And here's Anderson from the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Anderson's got 38 points.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Gordon. Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Lively against Jokic. And he drives in and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so it's Dallas out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many 3-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Right back after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a cut. Making a switch here. Anderson's checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Murray's checked in for Jetty Osman. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Shepard, who's out there with Murray. Jokic is out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Holmes in at the 4 slot. Stolen by Washington. Anderson outside. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
It's Porter outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Porter's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
And finished off by Shepard.
You know, Jamal Murray has no problem being the facilitator when he sees open teammates.
Anderson passes to Washington. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Down low. Anderson outside. Here's Grimes. That falls. Look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steady in an offense. Other times it's to ignite it. And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Anderson. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Dallas. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Anderson outside. Shoots a 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Holmes got his 4th rebound in this one. And landing zone fouls have been a part of the rule book for some time now, Coach. It's changed how shooters shoot.
No question, Kevin, and it's a good thing, I think. The NBA needs to protect the shooters. They're doing that. None of us wants injuries that can be prevented. We don't want to see the great shooters just come down and land on somebody's foot and miss 6 to 8 weeks.
The Nuggets are gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And it's Murray penetrating. No good. Shot missing. Dallas with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nuggets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Mr. Clutch.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
And Anderson gets it to go.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Murray finds Jokic. Back to Murray. Launches it. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Well, that's Murray answering right back from the perimeter. You have to love his competitive nature.
A 3 from Anderson. Denver grabs the miss. Knocked away. Stolen by Anderson. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable.